We did it. We win the race.
It's a dream come true. I couldn't be happier.
So Scheveningen Beach is one of the two beach resorts in The Hague. It's the finish of the Volvo Ocean Race, which is the toughest sailing competition in the world. A race village on the beach and in the harbor.
Hi, I'm Caroline Brouwer. I'm from the Netherlands and I'm part of Dongfeng race team. I couldn't be a happier person right now. It was our goal from the start to win this race. It wasn't an easy thing to do. It came down to the final leg. It came down to the last 20 minutes of a 9-month lasting race.
Chen Jinghao. I'm from China. I'm the one of the sailor from the Dongfeng race team.
It's actually a double celebration for me, knowing that you're sailing your last leg into your hometown, and then you end up winning the leg as well and winning the Volvo Ocean Race. So yeah, living on a cloud at the moment.
When I'm young, one day I saw the sailboat in the water, and there is a very cool and very freedom, and I want to be joining them, to play with them, and I go to trying. And since when I touch, I can't lift in. And since sailing from my 10 years old, and I'm starting to be the sailor.
Never take no for an answer and just keep following your dreams. A lot of people said that what I've done or that what I was doing is a mission impossible. Trying to race the Volvo Ocean Race, trying to race the Volvo Ocean Race on a mixed crew. And trying to win the Volvo Ocean Race, but here I am, and I've done all the above, and it's just motivation, determination, and just never give up. It's never ended until you're actually crossing the finish line.
Very nice to sail with, the other sailor from different country. They have a different sailing skill and different sailing experience. And when you sail together, it's teamwork. And at the beginning, it's not very easy. Even the communication, even the maneuver, everything. Everybody different. The life is different. And at the beginning, I'm sure it's not easy, but you will feel comfortable, and everybody will like until now. Everybody like family, like brother, like sister. And it's nice. It's not about the country now. It's like it's like a family, and it's almost the end. Everybody we go to the different place, back to the home. I will miss him.
I'm a real sailing fan because we have Team Brunel in the race, and they became third in the Volvo Ocean Race, which is really great. Now, I'm not a sailor myself, I just like to watch it.
Well, I wasn't really into sailing before Brunel, Team Brunel got into the race, but now I really like it. This beach? Well, tie up your hair because it's quite windy.
We're at the final leg of the Volvo Ocean Race. Musto are the official supplier to the race. So we've travelled around the world to all the destinations. We supply 4 of the teams with clothing, and we also produce a range of fanwear that the general public and the Volvo Ocean Race fans can buy. Driven by ultimately making the best clothing available to buy.
Marcel Westerdiep, I'm the general manager of the beautiful Escher in the Palace Museum. It's almost 2 museums in one. The building itself used to be the Winter Palace of Queen Mother Emma, and she was the first of 4 generations of women that ruled Holland. And since 2002 it became the Escher Museum. And one of the highlights of the museum is, of course, the work that you see behind me, which is day and night. It's one of my personal favorites. It's almost the Dutch yin and yang. You've got here a typical Dutch small village in the corner of a river at daylight. Here you've got the same little town, but then in night, and between the two of them you have our Dutch landscape. When you fly into Schiphol, this is what you see. And then Escher does his magic, because slowly he transforms the black squares into black birds flying into the daylight, and the white squares slowly transform into white birds flying into the night. So this is one of his early works, and this is St. Peter's Cathedral. This is his sketch. This is his woodcut, and the beauty is that the sketch is very, very closely to reality. The woodcut is something that Escher played with, because if you look at the sketch, if you take a close look and you look at the little statue in the niche, and if you compare it to the actually woodcut that he made, you can see that the statue is smaller, and he made arches on top of it, because with Escher it is never about depicting reality but to give you an experience, an emotion. What he wanted to do here is to give you the excitement that you can almost fall into the artwork. When Escher made this work, some person came up to him and he says, Mr. Escher, aren't you afraid that you are going to fall down? Aren't you going to be afraid that you're going to have anxiety? And he says, my dear man, that is exactly what I want my watchers to experience. And that's why he played with reality to enlarge the depth. Escher loved the sea, like many of us, and Escher didn't get seasick, but he got sick of the sea. He wanted to be at the sea, he loved it, and it's also very clear into some of his artworks. Escher actually wanted to travel to Spain at a certain point, and together with his wife, Escher said, like, I'm going to write a company and to ask them to travel on their boats for free. Well, not really for free, but instead of paying them, I'm going to make some lithos or woodcuts for them. And he was really surprised when he got an answer where the company said, yes, please come over. And these are some of the works that he made for them. There's also a beautiful connection to Escher and Scheveningen, because one of my personal favorites is on display as well, and it's called Phosphorus Sea. And the sketches of this work, Escher made it actually here on the beach in Scheveningen.
I have a lot of favorite food. I am a big eater, although the last couple of days have been so busy that I've forgotten to eat. But my favorite food is probably a toss-up between Italian food and Brazilian food. Very different from each other, and that's probably also why it's so hard to choose.